This is Ground Control to Major Tom. Hello everybody, my name's James. This is Solar Explorer New Dawn. It's a game all about firing a probe onto the surface of a planet and landing it, delivering supplies to the people who are there waiting for you. It's a game of 3 stages. You have to stay inside these little red lines by tapping the micro thruster jet things left and right side of the screen to control the left and right accordingly, while still avoiding, oh god, as many of these big ass rocks as you can and stay inside the lines, which I singularly failed to do there. That is part 1. The second section of re-entry here is slowing your ass down, so I've slammed both thumbs onto the screen right there to fire that big old rocket booster, and that is slowing me down. You can see the kilometers per hour rating at the bottom there, the little yellow thing. I need to get that below the red line before we enter the third phase, the landing phase. I'm still trying to avoid these rocks, but I'm getting a lot of additional stress if I leave the safety of those 2 red lines. I want to try and stay as near to the center as I can so that when it comes to this bit, the landing is pretty much on track. You can see those yellow indicators. They're telling me where I need to aim for. We're pretty... I'm drifting ever so slightly to the left, but I think we'll get away with it. Landing legs deployed. I need to slow right down, like really drift ever so slowly onto the platform. And there we have it. Mining operations, mission success, resources 500 kilograms, job done. So this is the moon, we're dealing with the moon. Here are some missions I've completed so far. If I tap the solar system up here, you can see actually there is a whole solar system of stuff waiting for me. I'm dealing with the Earth at the moment, but you will wind up going to things like Mars and Mercury and Venus and all that. 61% through the Earth at the minute. I'm going to tackle this communications center mission, but first of all, the probe itself can be customized and tweaked. So it consists of 4 segments of the lander, and each one of them can be tweaked, not just in terms of the color, but you can also change the component itself. You unlock more as you progress through the game, and different sections will have different capacities, they'll weigh different amounts, they'll have different storage, and in this case, the thruster here, they'll obviously have different amounts of power. And you need to match up the right bits, because as you can see here it says check configuration in red, because thrust to weight ratio way too low. So I need to change, and there you go. That thruster is suitable for that particular segment. But the whole thing weighs more, so it's going to handle differently when it comes crashing down into the planet. So I can tweak all things like colors here. I'm going to run with that. I like that. That's a nice look. A powerful teal there, matching the color of my bedroom. So this bit is where you enter the upper atmosphere. You can skip past these animations, but I like them. They set the scene. I think some people might say that this is a very slight game in some ways, so you just have these 3 sections, that's what the game is all about. And maybe for some people they'd be like, well, I kind of want a bit more than that. I disagree. I actually think this is a really interesting minimal game, and that these sections are all handled so well, I should say, that it doesn't matter that you're effectively just doing the same thing over and over again. The levels themselves are, I think, randomly generated, procedurally generated, I should say. So when you repeat them, they're not identical every single time, but they do increase and change in difficulty and trajectories and whatnot, and you get certainly a lot more debris coming at you in the more recent levels. So here we go, we're in slowdown section now. And it can be very challenging, especially, oh god, avoiding those things while staying inside the lines, because that's the problem. If you try and stay in, you end up smashing into the rock, so you have to dive outside them, which is not what you want to do, and I'm supposed to be slowing down rather than dodging, and because you can only dodge by pressing both fingers down at the same time, oh god, here we go, this isn't going to be good. You have to choose, do you dodge or do you slow down? You can't do both simultaneously. I'm not going to be able to make this in time. I didn't slow down enough. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, and that's what happens. Oh my god! I can't believe that worked! Yes, at least you're on the right moon. Hey, it wasn't pretty, but I landed it. I think one of the feet managed to hit the right part. And so as a result, we have a colony established. Let's move on to the next planet. This is great. I did not expect that to work at all. That was shabby. Let's try landing on Mars. There is mission information there that you can come up with and take a look at, but I think we're just going to go straight down here. And there are other bits where you need to bolt supplies onto the side of the ship and so forth, but we'll use this probe because that's what the game is telling me to do. Hey, look at that. Heading towards the big red planet. This is a premium game, I should say. I think it's around about maybe like $2.99 or something like that. And again, that might be, for some people, a big ask. Too much for what it is. But, I don't know, I've been playing it for an hour or so, and I kind of want to carry on playing it, and I've been having a dead good time with it. So, I don't know, I think this is a thing for me. I do like the sci-fi aesthetic and the vibe and the music, and I just think it's dead slick, and this is all very satisfying. And I like the way that it can go from high drama to very chill and serene in the final stage when you're landing, and suddenly it's all quiet and everything's drifting down. I really think it offers something quite interesting. Right, I'm going to slam on the brakes. Look, this is a much smaller probe, and as a result we have a much smaller thruster at the bottom here. We need to avoid those rocks. Come on, come on, come on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes, this is looking alright. Drift back to the middle. We've certainly got our speed down. I don't need to take it any lower than that. I'm just going to focus on avoiding and trying to stay bang in the middle, because this affects my entry onto the final stage. Here we go. Please be dead center. Yes, we're dead center. Slowing right down, 6 kilometers per hour. And now look at this. I'm tilting ever so slightly, so I'm going to straighten up as I go. You can see my speed's actually increasing. That's interesting. So as I fall, gravity is taking an effect. I'm wobbling, I'm wobbling. Oh, and now I've gone too high. Oh god. No. Drift back down, drift. I'm going to just spend out a little thrust there. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Beautiful, not a scratch. That'll do for me. Solar Explorer New Dawn is the name, out on iOS right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.